in the life of Idris Bello Olakunle. Please, let's celebrate him. In my preparation for my speech, it was my case study. However, I had an added case study through Otumba this afternoon. You know, when he told me about Scared to Shine, I looked into it, and we were discussing in my office, and I told him, but it's something that is needed. And to every man seated here this morning, and every woman seated here today, starting with our father, when they asked about his name, somebody said Oga Bello, because it is the most populous name that anyone can recognize with him. It is not an act of disrespect. It is actually a brand name. We celebrate you, sir. Eku waju, eku agba, eku mimo nse nse tolorun fun yin se, Ọlọ́run á bá wa lọ́ra ẹ̀mí. Thank you, sir. And I celebrate my beloved brother, an amazing leader. Somebody said he's always coming out like an entertainer. He's actually a ready-to-go man. He's always ready to go. Thank you for the good work you're doing, not just in Onibongo, but in Lagos State. Thank you for impacting Nigerian youth the way you do. We celebrate you and we are grateful. Today, while standing on the existing protocol, I'd like to establish that I'm not here to speak English. I'm here to speak sense. And in speaking sense, while they were reading my citation, there was a place they mentioned purpose. And an Englishman said that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So if you don't understand, if you don't know, if you have not recognized what your purpose is, you are the first person to abuse yourself. Beyond whatever anyone has to say about you, whichever way anyone wants to describe you, how you appear, describe you. And how you appear is determined by whether or not you understand your life and you understand your journey. And in understanding your life and understanding your journey, there is a need for you and I to understand our purpose. That is the foundation. So for me today, I'll be talking about my introduction to scars. I call it an indelible mark. And in my opening speech, I said I stand before you, not just as a speaker, but a living testimony of what it means to turn your scars into success. I'm standing before you as a lady who refused to let her background put her back on the ground. So, we had something, I will tell you a story. We had something in Kwara State when the Elewi was talking about me. Omo Ilorin ni mi. Ilorin mo ti wá fa. Ilorin ni mi o. Eba. We had something last year in Kwara State, and it wants to bring me to talk about this story. And something significant really happened that really touches my heart. The chief imam of Ilorin was the spiritual father of the day for the event. It was a mental health conference for men. And when Baba spoke, after the whole thing, we had chief imam of Gomo, we have chief imam of Ilorin, and then Baba Imam himself. And they said something very significant, that all their life they believe that there is limit to what a girl child can do. But you came in and you changed our mind towards how our girl child should be raised. So if you are a young, beautiful, talented, amazing woman, young girl here today, do not give up on yourself. If Baba Imam will say, she changed my perspective, and Imam Gomo said, I asked Quranic to read here for 21 days. And be lying as if they did it. I did not give them money. But you see, what I gave did not start that day. It took me to get lost, to wander away, to become insignificant at some point, to become nothing, not known, someone nobody even heard about. I'll go into my speech. Unfortunately, we all have scars. We have lived, we have fought, and we have survived. Majority of us survived scars. They are a reminder of moments that try to break us. Yet somehow, some of us refuse to be broken. It's just like a young lady who got pregnant and said, no, this pregnancy cannot be. I'm not supposed to be pregnant now. Have you seen young ladies who try to abort a baby and the baby refused to be aborted? Some of us, that was how terrible it was. But we refuse to allow life, to allow situations we find ourselves to break us. And while we may have moved past those experiences, we are still carrying the scar. That is the memory. Not to keep us trapped in one place. Not to make us feel small. Not to make us feel unseen. Not to make us feel unimportant. But to launch us into becoming, into achieving and attaining greater height. If you are seated here today, you see my direction to everything is a bit different. If you are seated here today and you have discovered your purpose, I'm saying congratulations to you. If you are seated here and you have not discovered your purpose, I'm saying congratulations to you because the door is wide open. Idris Olakunle has made it open for you today to discover. If you have discovered and there is a need for you to rediscover, please be open to rediscover. While Otumba was talking, he talked about he knew, he went into a particular school to study biochemistry. He knew that was not the way. He said he was convinced within him. Though there is a conviction, he did not remain stagnant in one place. And at some point, while he was chasing, he became trapped into two major programs. Imagine you are doing ND and you are doing another program, BSc. If you're a student, you can imagine what it means to just be a student, let alone being a student of two major schools. So the incident that happened between juggling Ibadan and Ile-Ife are the scars that he encountered during the course of this journey. Because he refused to give up, is of the scars we carry. We can easily talk about success. We can easily talk about someone whom God has raised from nothing to something. So I'm talking about purpose. And in order for you to discover or rediscover your purpose, there is one major thing that you need to do as an individual, as a person. Either you be a Christian or a Muslim. There is a need. When the chairman of this occasion was opening, in his opening speech, he said, Atwa, even on this day, why are you here? Are you here because Olakunle is a media personality, and then there will be an opportunity for you to be seen somewhere, somehow during their post? Are you here because you are hunger to become everything? How do these people get to where they are? We are talking about Otumba. We have a local government chairman seated here. We have a grand veteran of acting in our midst. We have two local government chairmen, actually. We have, while I was talking, the chairman of Agege local government walked in as well. We have the man, the convener of the event. I love it when he posted his, back then, what did they call that thing? When you posted old pictures? Throwbacks, thank you. I like it whenever he puts up his throwbacks. And Idris, we would like you to do more of your throwbacks. Not just on your status, put it on your page as well. Let the young people see it. It didn't start here. The journey didn't just start as a man who just carry phone and record what somebody else is doing. Promoting what someone else is doing. He discovered. He went to school. He honed certificates like you do. How did he end up becoming a media person? Not just a media person, a well-recognized one. It is called discovery of
Purpose.
What are you telling you? Discovery of
Purpose.
So you need to discover your purpose. You need to understand. For you to understand is care. For you to be able to define it, regardless of what life is treating you with, regardless of how it is with you. I'm a woman that had been told at some point at the hospital that I remember that they gave me 2 months. They said you have 2 months to live. It was a stage 4, and they said, oh, it's gone too bad and you cannot survive it. And I told them, thank you very much, Dr. Motigbo. And in their presence, I did what seemed like extremely crazy. I was telling God, you put a lot on the inside of me. I cannot die like this. I'm too loaded. I'm too filled. I need to die empty. So this is not my result. This is not for me. 5 years and I'm standing before you. 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5 years and I'm standing. I refuse. Even at the point of death, I said no to death. You can say no to that situation that want to put your back on the ground. You can turn things around. You see everything you're going through now. Your guy they live for Lekki. You they live for Agege in one room, self-contained, over Terry, maybe na face me and jam new house. And you think that is the end of the world for you. I tell you, my guy, now build God, they build you. Not death. That is not the end of your story. That is not the end of your life. Life is just preparing you to become, to achieve, and to attain greater height if you will not give up on yourself. I did not give up on myself. When they said death has come, I said no. It is just the new beginning. So if you ask me how old am I tell people I'm 5 years old. I don't care how you think, but I'm 5 years old. And I live in that reality. Because I did not give up. So if you will not give up today, and during my intro it was mentioned, I have a little to say to men, and I would like to call on Idris Olakunle, please, wherever you are, please come up here. I'm an advocate for men's mental health. And if you are a man here and you think all is over, and you think the weight is too much, me will tell you, I can't go through it again. Celebrating men does not connote not paying attention to my femininity. It means that when our men are sane, the world will be healed. And women will strive and they will become everything they want to be. So if you are here with me, I like to celebrate men. I like to celebrate your resilience. And I need to let you know that you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. We see you. We appreciate the good works you're doing. Even in your inabilities, we know you are trying. And death is not the result of it. Some of you have accepted. They build you to understand that you're a man. Be strong. Don't be strong. Don't be a man now.